I believe business is the one common language humanity shares around the globe. To test this hypothesis, I am on a world tour interviewing ambassadors of every nation. Now, if I had to travel the world, the ideal vehicle would be on a camper van. So, every ambassador we set a playdate with will be playing some Lego with us. You guys are probably seeing this because it's 2019, and the first one we wanted for this year is what this year is going to be all about, being hungry for a lot more. So, representing the country of Hungary, Ambassador, thank you very much. Please, if you can tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure, it's my pleasure. I'm Tamás Iván Kovács. I'm the ambassador of Hungary in Brussels. I am representing my country, Hungary, to Belgium and also to Luxembourg. I presented my credentials to His Majesty Philip, the King of Belgium, on the 4th of October, and I have just received yesterday the agreement of the Grand Duke in Luxembourg.
Sticking to business, one interesting statistic, Hungary has industrial growth, which is the 29th highest in the world. It's the 4th highest in Europe. Second and third are Poland and Czech Republic. As an international investor, these three countries come in a similar basket.
Sure.
What makes Hungary stand apart from the others?
Let's delve into some of the metrics that some of those that you mentioned are very favorable to us, but there are some others which are really outstanding, and I'm very proud of being able to represent my country with those performances and results. So we have one of the highest growths in Europe, GDP growth right now with 5.2%. Never before in history so many people were employed in Hungary, 4.5 million. Our region and the other countries, partner countries that you mentioned, are the new engine and the new growth motor of the European Union. Certainly these numbers are much higher than the numbers that you see in the Eurozone countries, and we have some very appealing metrics. Personal income tax rate, which is 15%, it's the lowest in the European Union. We have 9% as the corporate tax rate, which is also the lowest in the EU and the second lowest within the OECD. And some of the examples that we can showcase are really impressive. We have BMW's first plan outside of Germany, certainly for decades, will be opening. The decision was made in July, actually this year, for an initial investment of 1 billion euros.
But that's going to have amazing externality effects, in the sense the positivity that's going to come out from a project like that, as far as innovation goes, selling to a large organization goes, all of the spin-off industries that happen around it. Absolutely. The value of that will be a lot more than 1 billion, which is actually going to come in.
That's absolutely true, and we are very happy to be an automotive sector magnet, but we are very happy and particularly happy that we have managed to attract the premium brands. So Hungary has a lot of firsts in unique experiences, investment experiences, even before the fall of the Iron Curtain. But also after that, we now have Mercedes, we have Audi, and we have BMW. So we would like to see the added value of a lot of R&D centers brought into Hungary through that.
Because the institutes that you guys have are also technologically very advanced from the scientific field, so there can be some...
That's right. Mercedes and Audi also drew upon some of the similarities between the Hungarian and German educational system, whereby they are creating almost their own universities.
That's on the manufacturing side. Also the services side is one side which Hungary has grown quite a lot because of the quality of workforce that you get for the price that you pay. In such a short period of time, how come it became so successful in the services part?
So you see that Hungarians are ready to adapt to new challenges. And that's the sort of commitment that you can expect from the Hungarian government, of doing its homework, not just providing low tax rates, high value subsidies, good location services, but also in the academic sector, in R&D, being a very comfortable host and being a place where if foreign investors come in, they know that they will be in the right hands.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Is there something about the mindset of Hungarians that makes them more entrepreneurial or gives them, want to make that extra kick?
Right. For example, the Nobel Prize winners, sense, but you will see a lot of very famous Hungarian names who might not have achieved during because of the difficult history their success as Hungarians, but they were starting from there. From the ballpoint pen to
Rubik's Cube.
Neumann and Rubik's Cube, and the inventiveness and the entrepreneurial spirit that's there. But we are very proud that we are there in the middle of Europe for over 1,000 years as an organized state. We have one of the largest number of tourists arriving every year within the EU. Italian
An interesting thing there is, if I remember correctly, a lot of airlines are headquartered in Hungary. Wizz, for example, is...
there are some, and we are proud of the success of, low-cost airlines. It's a very interesting landscape and development also. The numbers for the Ferihegy Budapest Airport are just, Liszt Ferenc Ferihegy Budapest Airport are just mind-boggling, the number of growth.
But also a reason why so many people flock there is you get really good quality for the money that you spend. Not only as a holiday destination that you get good quality for money, but also as a business destination. Do Hungarian companies use Antwerp ports to ship out, or is that part?
Well, normally the closest seaports are in the Mediterranean, in Slovenia and Croatia. Multimodal is a big buzzword for us.
Because it's a landlocked country also, so that becomes very
right now.
but
river transportation and also highway investment, which was one of the largest area of public investment in recent years, also using European Union funds. So the multimodal transport and the different methods and the integration of those are playing a very important role in all of this.
I did multimodal when I was going through Budapest. I used the car, the bus, the plane, and the metro and the train.
and that's actually also one of the advantages of Budapest and Hungary, that you will find also a very effective public transport system in Budapest and big cities, but also beyond. And our highway system is really now developed, and almost all different types of line infrastructure you will find, and that's of course one of the advantages of being late in development, that you get the latest technology. So for example, it's such an annoyance for me, even being in this country, but traveling beyond, to find cell networks or GSM networks so much slower, and mobile data so much slower than in Hungary. Also landline internet, we are among the leaders of the speed when it comes to mobile data. And that's the same with the highways. It's a very recent development, so it's in a very good quality. It's a very extensive.
But you have to pay toll. I remember paying toll driving.
That's right. That's a contribution to pay, of course,
if you use it,
by using by using the system. But it's really a comprehensive infrastructure where you can not only find a good investment target, but it's a very good living as well. I mean,
okay. So stay hungry and go to Hungary. Right?
Yes, please. We are welcoming you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Now we'll just play some Lego 2 minutes. I'll just put it down a little bit.
Very nice.
It's a world of laughter, a world of cheers. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're away. It's a small world after all. 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 It's a small world. There is just one